Hey everybody, we are very excited to announce a new capability called CloudSync. Let's get started with how to use CloudSync. As in all things ScriptKeeper, it's going to begin with the Chrome extension that you'll see up in the upper right hand corner here, the blue and white icon. If you click that, it will open up ScriptKeeper. If you've never used CloudSync before, you can go to the tab that says CloudSync. When you get there, it's going to be defaulted to off. If you click here to turn it on, you'll see that we can now configure a file for CloudSync. If you are a brand new user, you're going to want to go ahead and click the button that says Sync to New Google Drive file, and you can enter in a file. In my case, I'm just simply going to enter in my drug lists, and I'm going to say Submit. It may take a moment. And it is now syncing all of the drug lists that I have been using to that Google Drive file. And you may say, how do I know it's there? It's going to be pretty simple. I can go out here to Google Drive, and you'll see that my drug lists is right here. And so it's obviously already been synced. If I go back, then the next thing that if I open ScriptKeeper back up, anytime now that I look to update or load a list, it's simply going to sync it to that file that we had just created. And you'll see actually I've got a lot of drug lists that have been created over time. If you look in the bottom right hand corner, over 1,800 drug lists. Now, let's say that you are someone who would like to get access to that same set of drug lists. Maybe you have an office admin who creates or updates drug lists for you when clients call in, or maybe you're like myself, where my wife and I are both licensed agents, and we will very frequently, a client might call in and my wife might take the call. I might take the call, and so it's nice that either one of us can update that drug list based upon the client's input. So how would I enable my wife, for example, to access the cloud file that I just created? It's pretty simple, actually. We are going to go over to Google Drive. When I go to Google Drive, you're going to see the drug list that was just created. You can go search on it if it doesn't come up immediately in yours. If you look at the three dots on the far right hand side of what the name of that file list is, again, my drug lists, if you click that, it's going to allow you to share that file. And again, in other words, what I'm doing is I'm giving access to another user so they can actually link to that file. So I'm going to share it. It's going to give me the opportunity to share this list with others so that they can access the lists as well. In this case, I'm going to share it with Amy. And then let's say that I just let her know this is the file to access all of my drug lists. And then I can just simply say send. And she is now going to have access to that file. In which case, if I now go, if she were to then go and log in, much like I did before, it's going to be a little different now, but not much, because she's going to go to a different place. When we go to CloudSync, instead of saying sync to new Google Drive file, she's simply going to click sync to existing Google Drive file. When she clicks that, it is going to prompt her to go ahead and find the file and sync to it. And then we would both be able to make updates on that exact same set of drug lists. With that said, let me show you what it would look like. I've pre-created another drug list already. So in this case, let's maybe say she created one and was sharing it back with me. I could come in here and I select that one that says sync to existing Google Drive file. I would then click Open New Tab. From there, click here to select a file. And in my case, it's going to ask me to select the account. In my case, I'm actually this is the one I'm logged into. If you're only logged into one Google account at a time, it's pretty simple. You would be able to just click that one. Here, let's say the drug list that she had asked me to sync to is this one right here, where it's SBA SK Scripts. And so I'd simply highlight it and then click Select. It has now let me know that I'm now syncing to that new drug list. So if I go back in here to ScriptKeeper, open it up, I'll go back to CloudSync, and if you look down here at the bottom, see if I can highlight that, you're going to see that I'm synced now to a new file different than the one that I had done before, which was my drug list. So now I'm linked to the one that my wife had created before. Hope that makes sense. It's a pretty simple process utilizing CloudSync. Look forward to having you all have a chance to enjoy the, I guess, new power, if you will, that it's going to provide you so that multiple people can access, update, and save drug lists to a common file or repository. Thanks, and have a great day. If you'd like to learn more about other ScriptKeeper features and functions, please see the training videos on the RX ScriptKeeper website.